Welcome back guys to UEFA Champions League podcast. In this video I'm going to show you my first team draft for UCL Fantasy Matchday 1. Today UEFA just released the full calendar of 8 match days, so we can see when and where our favorite teams and players are going to perform. And of course it's a crucial one to know whom against, because UCL Fantasy is all about points and the beneficials. So if player has the possibility to make that contribution, we can pick it, of course. The rules are same guys, so I'm not going to explain it in this video, because if you have played UEFA Fantasy, UEFA Champions League Fantasy, the rules are same for you. You have 2 chips again, 2 substitutions before match days. Of course you can make middle substitution during match day, and of course the rules are same guys. You can see it in the rules section. Otherwise you can comment down below and I'm going to explain it with a single video, of course. Before the first team draft, I just uploaded the first video where I talked about price and position changes, because it's many of them too much enough, because some players just change their position and some player prices are risen. So guys, you can see it in this video. And right now, before I do any team selection, I want to ask you to subscribe the channel and like this video, because it's a single click for you. Meanwhile, it's a huge motivation for me. And of course, help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. Okay guys, let's start the team selection, and I'm going to start with the goalkeepers and defenders. My goalkeepers are going to be Juan Garcia from Barcelona and Trubin from Benfica. Why I picked those players? The prices, I know you know that the strategy of the most of UCL fantasy managers are to have 4.5 million goalkeepers and the best goalkeepers to be in the starting lineup especially. So right now I'm going to offer you Juan Garcia from Barcelona and Trubin from Benfica. Those players have a common price 4.5 million, and you know that in a fantasy right now we have Chesney, of course, whose price is 5.5 million, and Ter Stegen, whose price is 5 million, while Barcelona has another goalkeeper who plays from the starting lineup. That's Juan Garcia, who was transferred from Espanyol this year. So right now guys, you have 4.5 million goalkeeper which plays for Blaugrana, and he's full-time performer, and of course having him is a crucial one. We of course we want to know the calendar of him, and in the beginning we have Newcastle in away game, and I know at St. James Park it's a hard to play for any team, but I think Barcelona this time has a great calendar and they are going to use it. So the first match will be so crucial for them, and I think they have an opportunity not to consider goal in a case that Isak is going to leave Newcastle. So it's a huge probability. It gives us huge probability that Barcelona is going to have a clean sheet in the first fixture. And what about another fixture? And that's a second fixture about PSG. And I know there will be many goals, but no worries about it, because I think there every team, I mean both teams are going to score many goals. So I think it will be a good one to have that forwards from both teams. So guys, next is Olympiacos and Brugge. So that fixture for starting at beginning is so crucial for them, and I think 4.5 million, under 4.5 million, Juan Garcia is a great one to pick. Next one is Trubin from Benfica, and I talked about it. He has the first match against Karabakh at home, and I think against debutants, I guess Benfica can do anything, and I think there is a high probability to have a clean sheet. Also, the next match is against Chelsea. I know it's a hard one, but then it's Newcastle and then Leverkusen, and I think Leverkusen is not going to be the best team in UCL Fantasy, and because the new manager, the new players, and I think they are less completed at this moment. So guys, that's my goalkeepers, and what's the most important at this point, that Juan Garcia and Trubin have not shared the game week, so that means they are going to play on the different days, and that will not be a problem for our team. I'm going to start my defensive side with Benji Pavard from Inter Milan, and that's a good one to have Inter Milan players, and I'm going to say you why. Because Inter is going to play the first 4 match against low-rated teams in UCL. So those are Ajax, Slavia, Union, and Kairat. So imagine, guys, having that kind of opponents, and Inter does not love to consider goal, and they score also. So if you have Inter Milan defensive players at the first point, I think it's a crucial one. So the cheapest one is Benji Pavard, just like always it is like this. I don't know why, but Benji Pavard price is 4.5 million. He is a starter, and I don't know why I want to miss him. I will never miss him. So guys, Benji Pavard is going to be my player in the first draft from Inter Milan. Even I was thinking about double up, but let's see later how it is going to be because of injuries. After national break, it will be too many guys, and of course we must see if we are able to make the double up from Inter Milan defensive side. Next is Frimpong from Liverpool, and I guess last year Frimpong was very efficient. He can continue like this. The team like Liverpool is, I know that they love to play in the front, and with Salah, Frimpong is has that a lot of opportunity to score a goal or make an assist. And guys, Frimpong is also active, and he also did in Liverpool against Crystal Palace also. And I think having Frimpong is a good one and good asset because he loves to score a goal, makes an assist, and also in defense, I think Liverpool is not going to concede the goals in a row. So the clean sheet is also has the probability. The next one is Hakimi from PSG, and the PSG has a difficult calendar, I know, but Hakimi loves to score goals, and I think he's the best defender who loves to attack, and Hakimi has also ability to score a goal, makes assists, and PSG loves to score many goals. I know the second fixture against Blaugrana will be crucial for them, and probably they are going to concede, but no worries because Hakimi has another matches, and that's not all about the single match day. That's a long perspective. So having Hakimi in a long perspective is a good one. Also, if you don't love Hakimi, you can remove him and buy Denzel Dumfries and make a double up from Inter Milan defensive side. The prices are same, 6 million. So that will be also a very good option for you. Next one is Ricardo Calafiori from Arsenal, and I want to have the defender from Arsenal, and who else but Ricardo Calafiori. I know that if you watched my last video, there is Saliba whose price is 6 million, then is Gabriel whose price is 5.5, then Timber with 5 million price, and Ricardo Calafiori, the last and the cheapest defender from Arsenal, 4.5. The only problem is that Calafiori always gets injured, but often gets injured. But we just have a hope not to have any injury situation. And Ricardo Calafiori is a great one in FPL. He scores goals and he makes assists. And after game week 2. He is the best defender in Fantasy Premier League, and of course he can continue like this because he has very good calendar. Arsenal is going to face Athletic Bilbao in away game, then Olympiacos, Atletico de Madrid, who is not the best shape, I know, then Slavia on the fifth fixture, it's Bayern, and then other hard teams, but at least the first 4 fixture for Arsenal is very good, so I'm not going to miss that defender because Arsenal loves not to concede the goal. And who else but Ricardo Calafiori, the player who is also active in attack, is the great asset for our team. Next is Hussein from Real Madrid, the newcomer, and also Real Madrid has very good calendar, and we can talk about it. The first match against Marcel, then Kairat, debutant, then Juventus at home. So the first free match will be crucial for Blancos, and who else but Hussein loves to score goals from set pieces, and he's very active in attack. I guess at ball recoveries, which is also special for UCL fantasy players, at ball recoveries, Pavard, Hakimi, even Frimpong, Calafiori, and Hussein, 5 of them are very good, especially Pavard and Hussein, of course, but those rest of others are also very good at it. So at ball recoveries, at clearances, they are also good, and that leads us to many points. Next, I'm going to talk about my midfield side. My midfield side, I have to make the double up from Blaugrana because I think Lamine Yamal and Rafinha are going to play very well in this campaign. And also, Barcelona has great calendar. Of course, the first two matches are harder, but rest of six are very good. So guys, in the last season, Yamal and Rafinha had the same price, 7.5 million, and now it's increased because of their performance. And of course, they are able to make many chances in opposite goalie. So guys, Lamine Yamal has a huge increase, and his price is 10 million. And I think in the last season, of course, Rafinha was better, and I think he was the best player in the Champions League. He scored many special goals and crucial goals for Barcelona, and he was the leader. But in this season, I'm expecting this from Lamine Yamal, and I think he's mature enough to score goals, many goals in a crucial moment. And in the semi-final, in the both legs, he was better than Rafinha. So having Lamine Yamal will be crucial for our team, and he's a gem also. And I think at least 70% of the players will pick Lamine Yamal, so I'm not going to miss him, of course, in my first draft. If we see the contribution both of them has very good, because some players and some fans had the question about Rafinha, because maybe it's a single season wonder, or is he able to continue like this? And Rafinha just scored 2 goals and made 2 assists in the last 3 games for Barcelona, so that means the shape is the same. So I think he can play likewise he did in the last season. And what about Lamine Yamal? In the last 5 matches he had 8 goals and 3 assists. Contribution is too high, and I think who else but Lamine Yamal will be the leader in Blaugrana, and Barcelona will play around him. So having both players, despite the fact the first match is against Newcastle at St. James Park and then against PSG, I think they will be too motivated, and who else but them, that both of them are going to shine for Barcelona. So I think they are must pick in the UCL fantasy. Next is Olise from Bayern, and Bayern also had a good start, despite the fact they are going to face Chelsea in the first fixture. The match is at home, and I think Bayern has a great start in this season. They won the cup already, and they won a match against Leipzig 6-0, and also on the cup they also won a match. And I think Olise scored many goals in friendlies, of course. In the Club World Cup he was too good, and I think against Chelsea he will be too motivated. And of course the first if we see the next matches for Bayern, it's Paphos and Brugge. So brilliant. We are to score for Olise against Paphos, against Brugge. Why not against Chelsea? I'm expecting at least 1 goal from him against Chelsea, because I think Chelsea is a hard team to play against, but I think at Allianz Arena the things and the odds is all against them. So the next is Enzo Fernandez, and the first match is against Bayern, I know, but Chelsea are going to face Benfica, Ajax and Karabakh. So Enzo Fernandez, whose price is 6.5 million, I think he's worth to pick under that price, because Enzo Fernandez loves to score goals, and he has a huge contribution in attack. Also he loves ball recoveries, and that's a crucial one for our team, because after 3 ball recoveries it's an extra 1 point for our team. He also loves to take penalties, and if Cole Palmer is going to miss again with injuries, I think Enzo Fernandez is keen on to take penalties, just like he did today against Fulham, and he scored. So Enzo Fernandez I think is a great one to pick. Maybe not a single match day. I mean, and on the first match day they are facing Bayern, but on the next fixture they are too good, and I think Enzo Fernandez is must have. So that Mascherano, the next player from Real Madrid, and if he continues to play from the starting lineup, and Xabi Alonso relies on him, I think Mascherano under 4.5 million is a crucial gem and hidden gem, I think. So if you agree with me, you can comment down below, and I guess Mascherano will have a huge influence if he continues to improve like he does at this moment. So guys, now it's time to make the forward line. The most options we have on the forward line, we have a huge array of players to pick, because on this campaign we have one of the best forwards combined. So right now I'm going to show you the best possible three for the first draft. Okay, let's do it, guys. My forward line is going to start with Kylian Mbappe, and I just mentioned in the case of Dan Hussein that Real Madrid has very good starting calendar, and who else but Kylian Mbappe, who is in the best shape right now, is able to score as many goals as possible, because the first match against Marseille and he loves to score against French team, then is Kairat Almaty, Kazakhstan team, and then we got Juventus at home. So why not? Kylian Mbappe will be a great player for our team and a great asset for even for a long perspective. So Real Madrid has the good calendar. Even in 8 matches, it's a good balance between them. So Mbappe for the single match day or even for the long perspective, he will be very good. Next is Harry Kane, who is the brilliant form who is in the brilliant form at this moment, because he scored in summary 6 goals in this season already, and hat-trick against Leipzig in the first fixture in Bundesliga. So I think Kane is in a brilliant shape, and the Bayern loves to score many goals. So having Harry Kane and Olise will be crucial one against Chelsea, and who else but them are have the ability to score many goals, because the first fixtures for Bayern, the Chelsea at home, then Paphos, Brugge, it's brilliant. It's looking too good even for Olise and Harry Kane, so I'm not going to miss those two players. And what about Richarlison, guys? And it will be I think differential pick from me at the first point. So Richarlison has that kind of fixtures: the home Villarreal, and it's Copenhagen, it's Monaco, it's Bodo Glimt. So guys, if you watch Premier League, Richarlison is in great shape. So if not an injury situation, and you know, the prices are too high, so if you want the cheap option of the forwards, one of them is going to be Richarlison from Spurs, because he loves to score goals. He's in a great shape, and he already did against the teams in Premier League. So guys, having Richarlison and a great calendar for Spurs, it gives you huge options, just like Brennan Johnson in the midfield, Kudus in the midfield, of course, and Xavi Simons. Spurs bought him, and I don't know what kind of performance he's going to have, but he's also a good option. And Richarlison, of course, is going to be a crucial one, and I think he is worth to pick at this moment, because if you are looking for the cheapest option of the forwards, we have Richarlison at this moment, who has great calendar, great ability, and of course the best shape at this point. Of course, if you want another option of the cheapest forward, there is Luis Suarez from Sporting, who also has good calendar, and he scored already 4 goals during this new season in Sporting. And also there is George Mikautadze, who is transferred from Lyon to Villarreal. So Villarreal has not the best start, of course, best calendar, I mean, but for the next fixtures, he is going to have huge influence, I think, for Yellow Submarines. So guys, that's a first team draft, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to continue it. I'm going to have the captain, and it will be okay having Lamin. Okay, that's my team, guys. Now I'm not going to make any substitution, because the dates will be revealed in a fantasy. I know the dates, to be honest, in the flash score, in any site you can see it on UEFA.com on the match. If you press matches, you can see the full calendar, but in a fantasy it's not updated at this moment. But no worries about it. It's not important to have the captain to be chosen at this moment. But during first fixture, I mean, it will be divided on the 3 days, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Tuesday. So guys, they are going to play on the 3 days, so you can choose the 3 possible captains. And of course I have the huge array right now, and Lamine Yamal and Barcelona are going to play on a third day, so they are not going to be. He is not going to be captain on the first day. But I think I have another options on my mind because Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid are going to face Marcel on the first day of. On a Tuesday. So who else but Mbappe is going to be my captain? Then it will be Kane or Olise. I'm going to choose between them. But if they fail on the third day, it will be Lamine Yamal or Rafinha. But all the odds is against Rafinha. So I think Lamine Yamal will have huge opportunity to be my captain on a Tuesday on the third day of the match day 1 if Mbappe and Kane or Olise are going to fail. So guys, that's my team on the first draft, and I think it's a solid one. If you have any options or something like this, if you want to say, please comment down below and let's discuss about it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and of course help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. Thank you guys, and see you later. Wish you all the best.